storm that never came. The 10th of January 2025. The air over Vanchi felt heavy, the kind of thick humidity that clung to the skin and whispered of an approaching storm. From the glass walls of City Hall, Mayor Pawan Chandra stood, hands clasped behind his back, staring out at the skyline. The dark clouds gathered over the horizon, but his mind was focused elsewhere, on the numbers scrolling across the massive screen before him. At the center of the Vanchi Disaster Management Control Room, a glowing holographic model of the city flickered. Streets, rivers, drainage lines, every inch of Vanchi mapped in stunning precision, fed by real-time AI analytics. And at the heart of it all, pulsing in cold, calculated rhythm, was V Weather Sentinel. For the first time in history, Vanchi wasn't waiting to react to disaster. It was predicting it, the warning no one expected. At 10:37 a.m., a chilling alert flashed on the screen. Severe flooding event predicted 86% probability, landfall in 48 hours. Silence filled the room. Are we sure about this? Asked Meera Joshi, the head of the city's disaster response team. Her voice was calm, but there was an undercurrent of disbelief. Vanchi had seen floods before, but nothing catastrophic in years. The sky outside looked ominous, but storms had passed before without major damage. V Sentinel's confidence is above 85%, replied Drive. Kiran Malhotra, the lead AI scientist. This isn't just a guess. The AI has analyzed ocean temperatures, atmospheric pressure shifts, soil absorption rates. If we don't act now, the mayor didn't hesitate. We act, preparing for the invisible disaster. Within hours, Vanchi became a city on the move. Evacuation alerts went out to flood-prone districts. Emergency shelters were stocked, streets cleared, and supply chains reinforced. The AI-controlled drainage system activated preemptively, diverting excess water before the first drops even fell. For the first time, people were preparing for a storm that had not yet arrived. But not everyone believed. The skeptics, "It's just another false alarm," shouted a shopkeeper in Jayanagar market, one of the areas flagged for flooding. "We've had rains for decades. Now we trust a machine more than common sense." Around him, some neighbors hesitated to leave their homes, their businesses, on the word of an AI. Even news anchors debated, is Vanchi's government overreacting, or is this the dawn of AI-controlled paranoia? But Pawan Chandra held firm. Better to prepare for a flood that never came than to mourn one they could have stopped. The moment of truth. And then, the storm came. On the second night, the skies tore open. Rain pounded the city like war drums, the wind howling through Vanchi's streets. But when the rivers swelled, the automated floodgates held firm. When the storm drains filled, the AI rerouted excess water, saving neighborhoods from drowning. And in the evacuation zones, people sat in dry shelters, safe. The day after, the next morning, the storm had passed. Vanchi stood wet, but unbroken. The news cycle shifted. Headlines that once doubted the AI now read, "Vanchi's AI weathers the storm, thousands saved." In the control room, Meera Joshi turned to Dr. Kiran Malhotra. "You were right." He smiled, exhaustion in his eyes. No, the AI was right. And as Mayor Chandra looked out at his city, he knew. This was only the beginning.